Hi guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and swatching the Beauty Phyto-Pigments Jelly Eyeshadow. So these were actually very kindly sent to me. I wasn't expecting them. So I just figured I would go ahead and do some swatches for you, let you know my thoughts on them. So it comes in 3 shades. And I actually didn't even know that they had liquid eyeshadows, and I am a huge fan of the Kosas liquid eyeshadows. I really like them because they're super quick and easy to use. I have a whole review and swatch video on the Kosas 10-second eyeshadows if you want to check that out. But anyway, so these are said to be shimmery liquid shadows formulated with plant-derived pigments that can be applied sheer to a buildable dramatic effect, and it says it stays put. It comes in 3 shades: Sangria, which is a taupe shade, Prosecco, which is a rose gold shade, and Mimosa, which is a copper shade. And the taupe shade is really kind of like a purpley shade, at least in my opinion, kind of like a mauvey purple shade. Also, these each retail for $24. So I actually have the shade Prosecco on my eyes right now, and that is that pink shade. So hopefully you guys can see that. It's a really pretty pinky shimmery shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch these for you real quick, and then I'll go ahead and give you my thoughts on them. So those are the swatches. So I personally think that these are all super pretty. My favorite is probably the shade Prosecco, which is that pink shade. I think it's super pretty. Also, I really like how small these are, just because I think it's great for storage, and I think it's also great for traveling. Something you can just kind of toss in your purse, which is really, really nice. So these all have a really pretty shimmer to them. The shades Prosecco and Sangria both have like those silver shimmers or glitters in them. And then the shade Mimosa has like gold shimmers or glitters in it. These kind of dry down to like a almost like powdery finish. Now the one that I actually applied to my eyes, now it doesn't feel, I guess it doesn't like totally feel powdery. Still has a little bit of a, feels a little bit damp still. Like it's not completely dry yet, and it's probably been on my eyes for like 5 minutes or something like that. Another time I did try on the shade Mimosa, which is again that copper shade, and I feel like it didn't look super flattering on me. I personally wasn't like a huge fan of this shade, but I don't know, that's just a very personal opinion. But in general, I do think that it is a really pretty shade because it's kind of like an orangey, I don't know, because when I looked at it originally, I thought like, oh, this is kind of like a gold shade. It's kind of somewhat like orangey of a shade. Also, I will say, like not a whole lot actually comes out on the applicator, so I find that you do kind of have to like dip into it a couple times to really kind of build up the pigment and just the eyeshadow in general, which isn't a huge deal. That's just something I wanted to note. Like when I created this eye look, which I actually did this whole makeup look in another video, if you want to check it out, I'll put a card up here. I did kind of have to kind of build up that shade, and again, that's the shade Prosecco, which is that pink shade. So I just kind of had to build it up a little bit, but I really like these. I think that they're super quick and easy to use. I personally like liquid eyeshadows because they are so quick and easy to use. If you're curious about some of the ingredients, this has organic jojoba oil, sunflower seed oil, and shea butter, which help to increase skin suppleness and hydration. It has unique active ingredient derived from Swiss ice wine and Casalpina spinosa gum, I do not know if I said that right, to help visibly smooth lids and provide a long-term moisturization. I do have to say it doesn't feel like drying. It does feel like moisturized. And it says it's supposed to be long lasting and crease proof wear. Now I don't think that it's totally crease proof. I don't know, because it is a liquid formula and it does take a little bit of time to like dry. It doesn't like completely dry down to a powdery finish. So I feel like this definitely can crease, but I feel like it's kind of hard to find like a liquid eyeshadow product that doesn't like crease a little bit. I don't know, I feel like that's just a natural thing to do. You blink and I mean, you know, you're moving your eyes, so I feel like it's natural that it might crease a little bit. I don't think that it's like a huge deal. It doesn't like make it look messy or anything, but I don't know about crease proof. And then it also says quick drying formula that glides on and blends easily and stays put. I will say it does blend out really easily. I mean, I guess this is kind of the most dry it's gonna get. It's not like completely dry feeling, like it still kind of feels a little bit like damp, if that makes sense. But yeah, also Juice Beauty products are formulated without potentially harmful ingredients such as parabens, petroleum, propylene, or butylene, glycols, silicones, talc, carbon black, phthalates, sulfates, PEGs, TEA, DEA, GMO, artificial dyes, or synthetic fragrances, and their products are never tested on animals. Overall, I do like these and I would recommend them if you do like any of these shades. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching and I hope to see you all for my next video. Bye guys.